So, hey there. My name is Luke. Welcome to Flavor Dude. This will be my first episode ever on this channel, and I'm starting it with a fast, actually. So, I want this channel to be about, my food adventures, and I have many ideas for where that's going to go, and I'm interested to see how it's going to play out, but I want to start out with how eating needs to be a healthy equation in your life before just diving straight into having fun and eating tons of awesome, crazy things, because you can really lose yourself in food, which is something I've done. So what I'm doing is I'm doing this fast. It's going to be about a 10-day fast. Hopefully I can make it that long. I've never fasted that long before. I've been doing some practice fasts. I did a 3-day fast, and then I did two 48-hour fasts, and now I am on day 2 of my 10-day fast. So you're starting with me here on day 2. I'm insanely excited. And one of the main reasons I want to do this fast is I really want to improve my discipline. I don't like where I'm at in my life right now, and I want to change that. That's just about as straightforward as I can be. There are many paths I'm on that I believe will lead me to a good place, an amazing place even. And so I just really want to refine that by really defining my discipline. And so there are a few ways I'm going to do that. One is my artwork. You can see behind me I have a few paintings I'm working on, and they are in their beginning stages, but I'm interested to see how my workflow changes due to being hungry all the time, or just not, or in a sense not worrying about eating and just focusing my energy, my pure bodily energy, on creating these things, and also attempting to create these videos each day. So another thing is my space. Is I have this massive mess of a studio space I need to clean up. And another thing I want to do is 3D scans. So a big part of my life is 3D scanning. And so each day for this video I want to do a 3D scan, and I also want to get into 3D modeling in VR. So I'm going to 3D scan an object, and I'm going to 3D model that object as well, or at least parts of that model, or a part of that model, because I want to get more into that creative field. I've been creative my whole life, and I've never really applied discipline to my creativity, and I'm at an age where it can become too late, it feels like, and so I need to get that moving. And I feel like I've wasted a lot of time chasing things in life that just aren't what I want to work on. And what I really want to work on is being creative, and especially creating these compositions in my paintings, in my videos. And like I said, I have a lot of cool outlets that are kind of in the works, and I've worked really hard on them, but a lot of things I've wasted a lot of time on. And so it's time to refine that discipline. So I hope you'll enjoy hanging out with me along this journey. Again, I'm just hoping it works out, and I'm not trying to get my hopes up. I've had my dreams crushed so many times, and my heart is open and full, and I'm excited to get my health back on track. And yeah, so let's see how this goes. So the first thing I'm going to scan today, I believe, is one of these little citrus trees. These are seedlings. They're almost a year old each, and I've had them in these little pots for too long, and I need to transplant them here soon, so we'll be doing that. But today I'm just going to 3D scan one and then 3D model it in VR and hopefully learn some tricks and some flow and just make some mistakes. And yeah, here we go. So really quick, I want to take some before and after shots so that I can kind of see my progress on this fast. I have a bunch of fat on my body that I want to get rid of. I want to be able to use my body as an anatomical figure for study, and so that I can use my own body as a model in my paintings and my artwork. So just kind of never done this before. I'm guessing that's kind of how you do it. I got this like thing here that I want to get rid of. Obviously I want to get rid of this. A little more definition there. I've got this stuff here that just drives me crazy. And I've never had defined muscles. I want to be able to see my muscles so that I can draw my muscles and be a good model for my artwork, essentially. I don't want to have to hire a model every time I want a model, and I don't want to have to depend on, say, like a 3D program to have a model. I want to depend on my natural form, kind of like what Alex Grey does. I'm insanely inspired by Alex Grey, and he uses his body in almost every painting. So yeah, all right. So here's the plant I have decided to 3D scan today. And the way I'm going to do that is walk around it in a circle, taking a whole bunch of photos. And then I'm going to upload all of those photos to my computer that is currently updating. So the next program I'll be using is called Pix4D. Okay, so check this out. It took me literally 10 different tries, 3 different cameras, and I finally got an awesome model out of this plant. So it took some ingenuity to figure out a way to scan these leaves. It was not easy. I couldn't walk all the way around it. I had to scan one side at a time. And since these leaves are flat, once it turns sideways, once you get to about here, the computer doesn't know what it's looking at when it's triangulating. So what I did was I took a bunch of photos from this side first. Look at that. So it's not even a 180, and I was able to capture all of that data. So that's all I really need now for this side, and I'm going to do it again for the other side of the plant. It kind of looks like it scanned both sides since leaves are so two-dimensional, but this is just one side. So next will be to scan this side. You might be wondering why I chose a seedling. A seedling is not food, but this seedling actually comes from an amazing either Tangelo or Mandarin orange. And I picked it from the fruit. I planted the seed the very next day, and it started growing. Yes, all right. So this is the back side of the leaf. You can see here, it's almost a complete 180. Sorry, it's upside down for some reason. It thinks that this is the proper direction, which is kind of funny. Yeah, so you can see all the photos I took, and yeah, this is just awesome. So with that, I'm going to call it a day for today. This video is plenty long. It's been fun getting started with this little plant here. Tomorrow I'm going to go on a little adventure down the coast to visit my sister, and we'll see what happens there. Not exactly sure what's going to happen because this is an entirely new project. So I'll see you on the coast tomorrow, and we'll pick up with this little guy on the day after tomorrow. I doubt there will be many people who see this episode right away, so I would say like and subscribe, but at this point it seems kind of pointless. But hey, like and subscribe. Thanks a lot.